What inspired the decision to develop an entirely new platform instead of just updating the existing one?
I've spent most of my career in development of software, something like 40 years. And over the last 15 years, we've used a proprietary software to develop it. And it became apparent that at one point, about a little over 2.5 years ago, that this software probably was not going to last into the future a long ways. And obviously, if it didn't last, then we would be out of business. So it was really a decision that it was survival. What are we going to do so that we can continue going forward with all the great customers we have and the things we're trying to do? So the decision was made that nope, we have to, in parallel, run the existing platform and pray that it keeps running the way it should, and then at the same time work to take the application, the functionality of the old system and bring it into new with updates and new inventions to, I guess you'd say, how we do things in the new software.
Can you share how our new platform will affect their residents and their families?
Yeah, so I think overall it's going to really positively impact not just the residents, but also their families. We are coming out with, here shortly, a app version of DMO. So it's all going to integrate together. And this app really allows for residents in CCRCs and communities that are more or less able to go to the dining room and order for themselves, come up to a kiosk and actually input in and select what they want for that day. With that, we also have the ability that if a family member that isn't in state with their loved one or is maybe out on vacation wants to send their family member or one of these residents a cake or a special meal, we are going to be able to have that available as well. So really, it allows the residents to have full control of what they're eating, what they want, as well as their families.
From a leadership standpoint, how does this launch align with DMO's long-term vision?
Since we began doing the software, again, some 35 years ago, our objective was always to come up with a application, a tool that people in the food service industry running the departments responsible for serving clients could have a tool that would help them deliver what we want to call Mrs. Davis's meal, the right meal, the first time, every time, and looking at using technology to help do that, to get them away from pieces of paper. So with everything we've done over the years, it's always been with one focus. How do we make it easy for a user to get, again, our Mrs. Davis, what she wants the first time, every time? In doing that, this new application that we've created and brought to the forefront now steps up the ability of food service directors to customize a specific resident's menu right down to the finest detail, to whether things are extra, whether they're replacing things. It gives them total flexibility to create a custom design menu that we couldn't do with the old platform, quite honestly. The new platform and the Microsoft UX gives us much more flexibility, gives us much more speed. It's just a much better platform. It'll take us well into the future and give us the ability to come back and add on new features at will.
How will the transition process work for current clients moving to the new platform?
Yeah, so we're going to really have a very defined roadmap per corporate group and really start to bring over first their regional managers and the people who oversee their facility, make sure they're really caught up to speed and fully understand this new platform, and then slowly start to begin training the actual facilities. We're going to do this in groups and really spend one-on-one time with them for at least a week, and then some follow-up, and really have some open sessions for additional training and just be able to provide them the support through this entire transition. We're not just going to set them up and then not hear from them, or they're not going to be able to hear from us. They're going to have that open communication and be able to have the support during that whole transition over.
What training or support will be available to ensure users feel confident right away?
Yeah, so we really tone in a lot on our client feedback, and we send out satisfaction surveys all the time. And one thing that we really got a lot of feedback on is everybody learns different. So we need the ability to have all of those different learning styles provided in our user guide and our software guides for our clients. So on top of just our knowledge bases that they can print out or even follow along online, we now have video tutorials of every and any component or navigational item that they need to do in the software, how to print reports, everything that they might possibly need to know how to do. We have a video and a knowledge base for it. We also have a software guide now that we are going to be sending out to new clients that also have all of their how-tos, knowledge bases, walkthroughs, and then as well as scannable videos that they can scan at any point if they're in front of their computer or on the floor and need to watch something quick. Everything is very easy to access, and we want to be able to provide, the best educational process to our clients as well.
In your own words, what's the biggest difference from the old to the new platform?
So I think the biggest difference really is the ease of navigation within the software. We really set it up so that when a FSD or a user goes in, they can access everything that they would need for the whole day at the homepage. They don't have to go away from that screen or go to other tabs to utilize and to get what they need for their residents. The navigation is super, super easy. Functionality wise, everything stayed the same. So they're still able to do everything that they were doing before, but it's just a lot easier. The processing time is a lot faster. And really what our competitors don't offer that we do with this new platform is the ability to fully customize and tailor it specific to exactly what they need and the facility needs.
How do you see this platform positioning DMO in the industry over the next 5 years?
That's a great curiosity for me. The hope is that we're able to take our thoughtfulness because of our experience, my experience in actually working in departments, working with food service director, knowing what their jobs are, knowing what administration is trying to accomplish, that we've taken and rolled all of that into an outstanding platform that'll deliver to our users and potential users one of the highest levels of support and friendly application of the use of the software. But I'm looking to disrupt the industry by bringing a much greater look to what software is supposed to do and deliver in one location a hierarchy of services that they don't have to go anywhere. If they're going to do their inventory, going to do their tray tickets, going to staff their facilities, let people know that they're scheduled, and all the reporting and everything that goes back for the, I want to call it the administrative corporate levels, for them to do a better job of managing their business. Again, delivering that in one location. There is no one out there that delivers everything like that in one spot.
How does the new platform improve day-to-day operations for food service directors and staff?
Yeah, so I think it actually goes a little deeper to not just the staff and these food service directors, but also all the way up to corporate. Within our software and our platform, if we have a regional manager or a corporate person that would like to have access to all of their facilities, we have that ability. And we also have the ability to pull reporting specific to that kind of client group. So this allows for census reports and different diet reports to be able to be pulled at a mass level for all of these corporate clients, not just at the facility level as well. But at a facility level, the ease of navigation and the processing time that we have in this new platform is so much better than it was in the old platform.
If you could sum up the new platform in one sentence for someone hearing about it for the first time, what would you say?
I would say we leverage our innovative solutions and all of our personal touches between Rick and I to improve client satisfaction, which then improves our resident outcomes.
If you could sum up the new platform in one sentence for someone hearing about it for the first time, what would you say?
I would say that we're about to shake up your world and make your job much easier to do.